Hello everybody, it's Vertical Sandwich. Welcome back to Let's Play Final Fantasy X-2. Now, they're actually, first off, we need to re-equip some people. Pain has a ribbon on. This is what we want Pain to have. Riku has a star pendant, which we don't need. But what else did she have? Soul of whatever? Strengthens spells but doubles their MP cost? No. We have a really cool thing on her. Probably went down to the bottom here. Oh, well, actually what we want on her is this. And I'll explain why in a minute. We also... Okay. There. So, Riku's not a black mage, right? She's not a black mage at all. However, there's a boss fight coming up. And one of the things, at least in the PS3 version of this game, is the boss in this next battle actually, has one attack that curses a person, and he will always use that attack against an uncursed black mage. So if you have an uncursed black mage in the fight, he will always default to that attack. And because this makes her uncursable, she will always just get that attack over and over. It's just cheese. But I don't object to cheese, so cheese it is. That's why the Gree bag is important. Generates constant regen effect. Man, I love that. Oh wait, we need to get the charm bangle back on though. Alright. So we need to go back to the Calm Lands. We gotta go back to Dark Yojimbo's little area there. But, before we do that, let's go to Mission 2, because we actually have to go check out what's going on at the trading post to make sure a comm sphere was installed there. If a comm sphere wasn't installed there, then going there, we'll get one installed. And it's just a thing that I want to make sure has been done. Because having all the comm spheres installed... the first time I ever played this game, I finished, I think, my first playthrough with, I don't even remember what completion, but my second playthrough, I finished with 98%. And everything that I had missed was in Chapter 4 and involved comm spheres. So my third playthrough got me to 100%. I was actually under the impression at the time that it would be impossible to do a one playthrough 100% run. But that doesn't seem to be the case. Do we have to go inside to get it installed? We just run around here. Can we talk to the sun? I never tried to do that. Huh. They don't recognize us on that side. There we go! Good job, buddy. You got an interest in me, son, up to 261. Can't say I know what that means, but keep at it! For me, not for me, son! Alright. So we get 2 more dress spheres at least in this chapter that I can think of off the top of my head. We're gonna get one in this video. And, yeah, that's awesome. Although, I mean, I don't think that that's even nearly the end. There are a lot, the remasters and international versions of this game added a lot. There was no Festivalist, there was no Psychic. I don't think the dress sphere we're gonna get now was in the original game. As far as I know, I would have to look. I have it. I have this game on 3 different systems. I have Final Fantasy X, Final Fantasy X-2 on PlayStation 2, PlayStation 3, and PlayStation 4. I mean, the reason we got these for later systems was because of the international version, additional content. But the PS2 version of Final Fantasy X, I played the heck out of. Like, one of my files had 130 30 hours on it, and another one had at least 60. So, and I still, my record for dodging lightning bolts in Final Fantasy X is over, it's like 164. It's 160 something. Like, I just couldn't bring myself after that 160 failure to try it again. So, all of the things, which, by the way, there's our little Comsphere installer. My tech laughs at the cold. I'm from Wisconsin. Everything here laughs at the cold.
Yuna must leave. Ronso youth use force, seek vengeance for fallen Ronso. Garik lead angry Ronso youth, decide to take revenge on Guado. Garik go to battle. Now Garik climb peak Tell Mountain battle plan.
And you're just gonna wait here?
Garik hear voice of mountain. Garik change mind. Kimahri hope so.
And if he doesn't?
Kimahri stop Ronso youth.
That's crazy.
Elder Kimahri have no choice. Kimahri give Yuna something. Kimahri search mountain, but find only sphere. Kimahri not know if found sphere is one Yuna seek. But Kimahri happy if sphere help Yuna.
Okay, the trainer dress sphere actually has you send out an animal to, like, do stuff, and Riku has a monkey. And so, this is Riku's new dress sphere. No doubt. After this, Riku's going to be in the trainer dress sphere. Like, at all times. But, until then, like, for this particular fight, she's going to be Black Mage bait.
Uni, this isn't good.
There's still time. Should we follow them?
Let's go.
We're going up. Maybe we can reason with him.
If Yuna go, Kimahri think Garik listen. Maybe. If not, Kimahri deal with Garik.
Okay, so we have to climb the mountain. The teleporter on the mountain doesn't work. Garik, in his hatred of the Guado, has decided to launch an attack, meet him on the summit of Mount Gagazet, and stop him by force, if that's what it takes. Now, two things. All the things we did visiting Gagazet with talking to people and confirming those answers and stuff, changed how many people are fighting with Garik. And if we did it all right, it should just be him and one other person. Also, it guaranteed that we would get this dress sphere from Kimahri. So yeah, no destinations available. Like, this Garik's work, go to destination, fix pad there. Now, we have encounter free, so we can just run up the mountain. Which is awesome! And there's an endless supply of Ronso walking up this mountain, which actually kind of helps, because the mountain is a little confusing. Can I talk to them? I can! Ronso youth wait long time for battle. I wonder, if I was somebody like Let's Game It Out, where I was just trying to break games all the time, what I would do is this. And try to hold as many of these guys in the screen as I could. But I'm not, so I'm not going to do that. Now, I believe the Ronso were probably put here to show you which way you have to walk all the time. Like, because kind of anywhere you end up, there's like a Ronso in transit that kind of lets you... But they are solid, so walking around them is kind of a problem. And it really is, like, they all have like individual dialogue and stuff. It's really crazy. And by the way, also, like, there's no way Yuna's in this kind of shape. I don't care how many times she beats Sin. Like, look at this run she's making. Okay. There we go. We fixed it. it's fixed. We have to go all the way through the Faith Scar and stuff, so... I mean, we're not close to where we need to be yet. Now, does she have the same dialogue as the other female Ronso? Guado Ronso? Yeah, like, literally, she does. Or she doesn't, so, like, they could all have unique dialogue. Which is an amazing, like, source of kind of content, I suppose. They have to loop at some point. Or maybe if you just stand there, all the Ronso will walk past you, and there won't be any more Ronso walking up the mountain. But when we get to the top of the mountain, there aren't, like, 50 Ronso, so... Oh, there's like a teleporter here too, right? Yeah. So I could go down and save if we want, but I believe we're gonna walk right past the save spot. And even if we're not, this should be pretty trivialized by what we've done. Yeah, there's a save sphere right here. Perfect. So let's go see if my strategy against Garik actually works. We do have all these operational now, just in case that, you know, we need to, whatever. Oh, I think there may actually be an issue with this. We might have to come back for something.
Ronso, hold anger no longer. Ronso, youth fearless, go to battle with Guado.
And if I ask you not to go?
Garik not listen. Garik cover ears.
Garik cover
Then
ears.
I must stop you.
Why, Summoner, defend Guado? Why? Who punish Guado if Ronso not go?
I don't care about your defending or your punishing. I just don't want to see Kamari looking sad. The same goes for all the Ronso. And the Guado, too.
Summoner, not stop Garik with empty words.
If I can stop you, will you forget this talk of vengeance?
Very well. Garik swear to Mountain.
I figured it'd come to this.
At least he let us cut to the chase.
I, Summoner, you not see true Ronso strength.
So there's only one Ronso youth with him because of all the answers we gave. And that's pretty huge. We're gonna Berserk Yuna again, because I like that as a strategy. I should mug some people. Actually, don't need to do anything here. We'll mug the Ronso youth. But you see how she's just getting attacked over and over? Okay, I think we killed the Ronso youth. One of the things we can do is dispel this protection spell on Garik. That will probably force him to cast it again. Wow, we killed him with fire! That's crazy. Like just a level 1 spell.
Garik.
Ronso, keep word. Yuna defeat Garik in battle. Garik honor Yuna's wish, not go to battle.
Thank you.
Garik not need thanks. Mountain was right. Garik spoke to Mountain of plan, but Mountain silent. Gagazet no. Garik wrong. Garik go against will of Mountain if Yuna not stop him. Garik grateful to Yuna.
Okay. Now, if you remember my complaints from a while back about kind of the character elements of this game, this is like a moment where they got it right. Like, she goes and she's just doing whatever stupid thing that Yuna does to try to be, like, the person doing the right thing. But then Garik's response, you know, being like, you don't need to thank me for honoring my word because, like, you were right. You were actually the instrument of my god to enforce its will, and I was going against its will. Like, you stopped me from making a mistake. Which actually shows a lot of depth in Garik, which is really kind of rare for Ronso. He's got more depth than any of the characters from, like, any of the first game. Or, you know, even, maybe not Kamari. Kamari actually does gain a bit of depth in Final Fantasy X, but not quite in this game. And, like, that's a thing, right? Like, that actually was written really well. It was written very well. You think it's going one way, where he's like, you fought me, and so therefore blah blah blah. And then she's like, thank you, and he's like, well, let me just explain what's really going on. I actually need to thank you. Like, and I thought that was really cool. I thought it was a cool moment in this game. So, what I want to do now, my practice file, I didn't go to Xanderkin, but there's a little bit of stuff we need to do there. And, but I want to run up Gagazet one more time, because I think we might have missed the Conosphere there. I'm not sure. But I do want to check. But now that the teleporters are working, that shouldn't take us very long. So, when we come back, more of this. Bye, everybody.